Hello, Enrico. New day, new learning.
Oh, ciao Mace. What do you have for me today?
So, new day, new learning, but I also want to say new year, new learning because we have a new year. And new year is always a good opportunity for me to think about some tidings, how to put stuff in order. And I want to share with you that once I switched from Windows to macOS, it was super irritating for me how to manage my Windows because in Windows, especially the newest version of Windows, you have this possibility to use only your keyboards, like your window key and arrow keys, to just move your window whatever you want, like this corner or the half of the screen. Maybe not exactly whatever you want, but let's say it's much more flexible. And in Mac, it's working completely different. So I want to share with you the tool that I found to kind of balance it. And even to be honest, it's better than what Windows offers. So I will share you my screen. It's a small open source application called Rectangle, which can make this magic for you. So I'm using now some simple shortcut combination to achieve whatever I want. For example, now I just move this window to a separate screen. I can make it back, make it like full screen, or maybe a little smaller, like this, like smaller, or maybe bigger, whatever you want, really. And it is super simple. So this is this application. It's, as I said, open source. It is also free. It also has some pro version, but to be honest, the free version is so good that you really don't need another one. But if you want, please do this, donate also these people which are doing this. I can show you, this is the application. It's working in background. And as you can see, these are like all things, all possibilities, how you can move your window. Like the current one. And also it's more, and you can define all of these shortcuts on your own. So you don't need to like learn anything. You can set this yourself. You have preferences window here. And in this first tab, you can just assign whatever you want to each of this stuff. I used my own preferences. They are kind of similar to Windows. So when I switch back to my old laptop, I can also use similar keyboard configuration, but you can do whatever you want. And now the even better thing is that you can also, so it's even more, as you can see, but there also is the second tab when you can also say, okay, what should happen when you move your window to some corners of your screen? So I will give you a very practical example. Whenever I'm just writing a code and want to keep everything on my screen, this is the thing I choose here. It is first, which means that it always tries to put the window to 1/3 here or here or here. But also this option is even better because it says, okay, drag towards center for 2/3, which means that if I am here and I have 1/3, I can drag it a little more. And it's like, you know, ideal size. So now I can just get another one, maybe the one which is related to the code here. And ta-da, I have everything on one screen. So I can, for example, now, you know, don't need here. This, let's say that I will add another exclamation mark, and I already see it here. So it's a very convenient, it's, of course, you can also make it like 50-50, whatever you want. But very often I found it more useful to make like, you know, 230 and 130, and that's the combination. And the final thing I want to share with you, because this is also kind of related. So it's not this application itself, but very often when I have one opened window, like this is Chrome application actually, I want to switch to another Chrome tab that I have somewhere, like another window. So not the other application, because this is what I'm using with Command Tab on Mac OS, but I want to have, where is another window of Chrome, right? And usually in Windows, I know how to do this, but here I wasn't aware. So I need this combination command and the stick. This is standard Mac combination. And then you have another window. So this is like switching between two windows of active application. So these are my two tricks that I want to share with you on the beginning of this year to show you how I'm just making stuff more in order.
Thank you, my friend. This is fun, because wait, let me just share a thing.
Yeah.
I use the same. And I think it's just a great tool. I totally agree. In the past, I've been using another one that I also encourage people to have a look at, and I think it's provide very similar functionality. It's called Magnet.
Mm-hmm.
And this is another one. It's
Yeah.
very comparable. And so yeah, this is it. But it became paid. Once upon a time, this was free. So absolutely yours. It's most probably what most of the people will need. And another trick that I also encourage people to use is just MacOS X feature, right? Because you can achieve pretty much the same with you swipe 3 fingers up on the trackpad, and then you can just join window, and you can even choose the size that you need for your own case. So this is the two things that I use most of the time, but this was a lovely episode. Thank you. I think macOS X, it's not the easiest on Windows, but on Windows management, but once you get a hang of it, it's very, very good. I use 6 different screens. And so I really love it. Yeah, so I'm a maniac. I started with 3 and I wanted to try more and more, watch too many movies. But yeah, I think that and this thing that magnet or rectangle provide, it's something that they are missing. Thank you, Manche.
I think I feel now that I should spend some more time with you, and you should show me how to use Mac more like a pro, because I'm just natively Windows user, or maybe even like Norton Commander user, but it's a long story. Okay, never mind. Thank you very much. It's a lovely beginning of the year, and I wish you everything was great. See you next time.
See you next time. Thank you. Same for you. Ciao.
Ciao.